Okay, we're gonna go over problem solving. It looks like um, a lot of people struggle in problem solving. So, usually in problem solving, you observe, you analyze, which is simplifying, and then you take action. I'm seeing that a lot of people observe and then they panic. So they don't ever analyze. They don't ever simplify what's going on. So they panic. And then they never take action. So they observe and then panic, which means their problem solving skills is very low. You want to take statistics. And what statistics does is this is like a bell chart. I forgot how a bell chart looks. Excuse it if it's written wrong, but you get the idea. So a bell chart, think of it like bullets or a collapsing building, right? You don't look at bullets and a collapsing building and panic, right? You look at these and then you analyze what's going on and then you take action. You never panic. If you panic, you're pretty much dead. So bullets and the collapsing building is the same as a bell chart. It's just something to analyze. That's it. That's all you do. You just analyze what's occurring. You don't panic. So take statistics because it teaches you that information means something. It's not there for you to be afraid of math, be afraid of reading, be afraid of talking to each other. It's just information to analyze, simplify, and then take action. Talking to a girl, right? It's not something to panic over. Talking to a boy is not something to panic over. You just observe the person, you analyze and simplify as best you can, and then you take action. Ask for her number, ask for his number, ask to have lunch, have dinner, take action. All right? So take statistics to get you not afraid of what you observe. These are things that are not meant to scare you. I know this is a little insensitive, but it's the only idea I can think of. Just think of it as a simulated idea. It's just to simulate fear, right? Because a lot of people panic in these situations, right? I'm not talking about the real world. I'm talking about just situations in general. So I try to create a simulation where you would really panic. What you're afraid of, right? If you're afraid of ghosts, I'll put in ghosts. But I try to keep it real. Ghosts are not real. So I try to keep it real in real life. But it's no different from a bell chart, basically. It's no different. So here's an example of a collapsing building. All right. Let's put collapsing. Here's an example of a collapsing building. Okay. You are on the top floor. Here's an empty floor, and here's a classroom below you. And here are random. I'm not trying to make this. I'm not trying to glorify anything here. I'm just putting in just like in art. I'm putting in something to symbolize something. Right? It's just to symbolize fear. So here are random bullets. There's no one behind it. It's just random bullets. Okay. Here are random bullets coming at you. You're on the top floor, so you're analyzing. Okay. You're analyzing what is in front of you. There are random bullets coming at you, not here, not here. All right? You take a peek out there and you see it's all going in this direction. Okay? And then you, where are you? Analyze. Simplify. Analyze. Not, I'm in danger. That's just a panic word. It doesn't help you at all. You're not in danger. You, simplify, are on the top floor. The top floor is not dangerous. How many times have you gone into a house and you've been on the top floor? That's not dangerous. Stop panicking. Those words don't help. Simplify. Where are you? You are on the top floor. That's all that's happening, okay? Bell chart. That's all that's happening. You're on the top floor. That's it. Simplify. Something. If you're afraid of bullets, something is flying at you at fast speeds. Something. Just simplify. If you don't know what it is, just say something. To get the fear out of you. And simplify. Something is. Okay. And do you know the building's collapsing? All right, let's put that as a question mark. All right. Do you know this for sure? Like the bell chart. What do you know for sure? All right. You know for sure you're on the top floor. You know that. This, you don't know. Is it bullets? Is it flying rocks? You don't know because you're peeking out there and something is just flying by really fast. You don't know for sure. It sounds like it, but you don't know for sure. So just say something is flying by you really fast to get rid of your fear. Something is flying by you really fast. You know for sure you're on the top building. You know for sure there's an empty just stair area below you, and then you know for sure there's a classroom. Right? If you want to make it challenging, do you know that it's collapsing? The reason why that's important is you can go downstairs, get everyone, if it's locked, get everyone into an empty building if you don't know if it's collapsing. So you have to figure out, is it collapsing? Is it a collapsing building? The reason why is, let's say it is collapsing. All right, let's say it's a collapsing building. Just to make it, to bring up more to analyze. Not necessarily fear, but just more bell charts, graphs for you to analyze. So all right. So think of these as bell charts. All right. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bell charts to analyze and simplify. Okay. So the reason why, let's say if it is collapsing, this is like a trap concept. All right. There are trap concepts where you don't analyze the bell chart correctly, right? You think, oh, it's going up, therefore it's always going to go up. You're assuming. All right. You assume empty means safe. Not in a collapsing building, it's not. So you need to bypass the empty building and get everyone outside. So this is a misread right here. Empty doesn't always mean safe. All right? In a collapsing building, empty does not mean safe. It means that's another potential danger or risk or something you don't do. So yeah, that's basically it. It's that simple. It's just a simple concept of just creating bell charts that might scare you. It's just a bell chart. It's just a bell graph. You analyze it, you take an action. That's all you do. That's all you do. You do not panic. So yeah, don't take this concept into real life. This is not something you do in real life. In real life, you let professionals handle something like this. But this is just an example of the things people fear. That's the only reason why I'm using it. It's to put you in a situation where look at all these bell chart graphs that you are afraid of, and let's see you analyze comfortably and take action. That's the only purpose for this. In real life, of course, you let professionals handle stuff like this. But when it comes to a just in normal life, bell graphs, talking to a girl, talking to a boy, talking to a superior, talking to your professors, anything that scares you, it's just a bell graph. Analyze, simplify, take an action. That's all you do. All right? There's nothing more to it than this. This is how the brain works. All right? It's just this. It's this, but you're thinking this. All right? The brain sees information, you see panic. It's just information. All right? So again, this is how the brain works right here. This is how the brain solves a problem. It knows it's just information. You add scary scenarios to it. You do that. Just stop doing that. All right? Just use the brain how it's meant to be used. It's just information. So all you do is observe the information, you analyze and simplify, and then you take an action. All right? That's simple.